laptop to see what's going on. Hiyo. Sorry. Hey guys. Oh, say I miss you. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Sorry. Let me see. I'm trying to get the angles right. Is this okay? Okay, I think this is fine. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Vivian's Diary. Hi, Good News Space. Hi, Janelle Space. Happy Sunday. I miss you guys too. It's been so long. I'm not looking here. I'm looking at my laptop so I can be reading the chats. Um, I'm using my phone to do this live. Sorry. I'm in my kitchen because we're cooking today. I'm about to make Sunday lunch. Um, yeah, I haven't been feeling well. That's why I haven't been here. So just a little update. Okay, I haven't been feeling well mentally and physically. Um, I got a cold from my husband. My husband was sick, and then I got a cold, cough, all of that. Then mentally, I was just overwhelmed, guys. I was like, I don't know if you guys feel it too. You're just tired, like tired. I don't even know how to explain it. Just generally tired. And I just needed a break, okay? I needed a break. Even when I was even explaining that I needed a break, that, sometimes YouTubers, content creators, we have this obligation. Like, because you say, okay, you're going to be posting Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, that kind of thing, that you are obligated to your schedule, obligated to your content. And you know how YouTube, like, is all about consistency. If not, algorithm will forget about you. Even your supporters will forget about you. So there was a lot of pressure, like, oh my God, will I still keep editing, even though I was feeling the way I'm feeling. I'm sweating because I'm in the kitchen, by the way. I've been prepping what I need to cook. So yeah, I was like, I have to choose me. I have to choose myself, my health, my mental health, my mind, my family. And so that's why I've been away. But today I'm like, okay, I'm much better. I had a few activities over the weekend. My cousins, not my cousin, my family friend he made my husband his son's godfather. So we had to go for the baptism, as in, and what do you call it again? I had another event, like a work event. A judge was retiring, so we had to go for the valedictory service and the banquet after. So this weekend, I tried to get myself back a little bit, and it's amazing. Like, as a mom and a wife, even though you feel out of it, you feel like the whole weight of the world is on your shoulders. You're exhausted. Your mind is just like playing tricks on you and all of that. You still have to show up. You still have to show up somehow. You still have to keep being present. You get, it's actually crazy. So anyway, Sha, I took some time off, just focused on work and home and family. Speaking of family, my kids even, on Thursday they closed school on Wednesday for the Easter break. So on Thursday, I just bundled them to my parents' house because my dad was like, oh, he misses Jasmine and all of that. He misses the kids. So I've been kid free, child free for a bit, which actually helped in recovering, even though I kind of miss them now. But it helped me get myself together because I'm not, it's just me and my husband, okay? And it's been okay. It's been restful. So I've had a good rest. I've had everything. Anyway, the point is that I'm okay now, okay? So I'm okay now. I'm much better. Thank you for those who checked on me. Thank you for those who, a lot of people send me messages and all that. So it's when are you coming back? Let's see what's going on. Some people were even critical of how I sent the message and said, oh, I shouldn't have said, nobody's forcing me to show up. Yes, nobody is forcing me to show up, but I have an obligation to myself to the goals I set for myself, to you subscribers. I mean, people are part of the family. But yeah, I'm here, Sha. How you guys doing? Thank you, Vivian. I'm much better now. Like, honestly, where I was before, it's not where I am now. Oh, I even had malaria on top of everything. That's the funniest thing. I had malaria as well, and I was breaking out hormonal imbalance and some other stuff. But yeah, so today is Sunday, and we are making a for real. Okay, usually Sunday rice is basically fried rice, jollof rice, coconut rice. Okay, Sunday meals generally. Or if I want to switch things up, I do pepper soup with yam, pepper soup with rice, pepper soup with sweet potatoes, something like that. Or I do pasta. I hardly do pastas on Sundays, but typically, unless it's Sunday evening, and that's different. That's what I started doing. But over the years, like as we had more kids and life just got busy on Sundays, we just used to take time out and go out. Okay, so we would either go to like a buffet in a hotel or a restaurant, or just get fast food. Okay, like Kilimanjaro and all of those, or Genesis, something like that. But since nobody's at home, it's just me and my husband, and I was really craving a for real. In one of my vlogs, I'll show you guys. Hopefully, like I've been kind of vlogging, even though I was away. I've been vlogging bits and pieces of my life. So in one of my vlogs, my grandmom gave me this huge like oha soup, oha soup, oha leaf fresh from her garden, and then ugu. So it's the ugu I'm going to use today to make the food. Okay, as she gave me the ugu, all I could see was eforiro. All right, I was like, okay, I'll go to the market and buy green. So let me just show you the ingredients I've prepped. Like, I don't know if you guys can see my back. Let me see. Let me come this way. So I have already fried the plantain. I have plantain, I have meat, goat's meat, I've steamed it, I have my peppers, I have onions, there's the vegetable, I have ugu, and I have green under the tatashe, what they call it now, tatashe, tomato, and shombo mix. Oporo, that's the large crayfish, the big one, but this is like medium size. I have iru. You guys, if you don't know what iru is, I'll let you know what iru is. I have, what's this, crayfish. I did it myself. Something I want to add recently, I started noticing that things are not so fresh in the market, guys. Please, we have to be very careful. I'll show you something right now, but we have to be very careful what we eat, what we do, because honestly, this crayfish, by the time I was like, I normally don't wash my crayfish, egusi, or bono. Most of the time, I tell them to grind it in the market. What I kind of make sure I do is that they wash the grinding thingy, the machine, before they grind my things. But in one of the vlogs, one of my market vlogs, when I was watching it back, I was looking at how flies and insects were gathering the obono and the egusi and all of that. I was like, ah, come on. So I'm just going to eat it like that. I'm not going to wash it. I'm not going to do anything. So I decided to wash my egusi, wash my obono and crayfish, and dry it under the sun. Okay, I left it for a few days. Like I'll dry it, then bring it in, dry it, and take it out again. And honestly, the dirt that came out from the obono, especially the obono, it was shocking. And the egusi, like how much we've been consuming without washing it. I don't know if you guys do it. I'll check. I'm not seeing the chat now, but I'll check what you guys are saying. I don't know if you guys do it, but I would suggest that you please do it, because honestly speaking, we don't know what we're eating. We have to be careful. We don't know where sickness is coming from. And the last thing is panla fish or ejakika and stockfish. Okay, so those are the ingredients I'm using for the eforio. Okay, all right, let me check the chat before we start cooking and see what you guys are saying. Please thumbs up this video, like this video, um share this video. Okay, hi Gifty says hi Susie. Hi. How are you guys doing? Okay, so we're going to be using this pot. Okay, I just washed it. I use it to steam my goat meat. So we're going to be using this pot. Let me put on the gas. Okay, I'll put it on. I'm going to be using palm oil. Let me get the palm oil. We're going to be using palm oil to cook. So there's some things I used to do normally. Hi guys, please leave me a thumbs up, thumbs up the video. Thank you so much for watching and all of that stuff. So there are a few things I like to do when I'm making a for real. Anything I'm using palm oil, palm oil is a delicious oil. It's very delicious. Have you guys fried anything in palm oil before? It is amazing. It will change your life. Fry yam in palm oil. You will be shocked at how good it is. So this palm oil is from the village. One of my aunties, she makes palm oil from the village and she sent to me. I'm sweating everywhere, you guys. I've literally been prepping everything, cooking, washing up, because my help is with my kids, my parents' house. So forgive the sweat. And by the way, this is not how to advertise this, but this is Nello's new merch. Highly flavored, I say flavored. Yes, highly flavored, okay? Highly flavored. So yeah, check it out. Everything Nello on Instagram and all of that. I got mine a while ago as per friends and family. All right. So I'm just going to put, I don't know if you guys can see you. Let me make sure you palm oil in the pot. Okay. I'm putting a little more than I normally would because um I want to fry I want to fry the goat's meat, a bit of the goat's meat. I don't even think I'm using all the goat's meat, but I'm going to fry the goat's meat in the palm oil to release the flavor, okay, before we start cooking. I don't know if you guys do this as well, but that's how I like to cook my food. So yeah, I allow the oil to heat up, okay, to get quite hot before I start putting anything inside. Okay, I steam this meat with I steam the goat meat with salt. I steam the goat meat with salt, peppers, yellow pepper. This yellow, let me show you guys. I just got this from the market. Sorry, this yellow one, not the orange thing. These ones, okay. I think they're called Usuka pepper. They have a different flavor than what you guys are used to. Okay, like regular peppers and all of that. So I love them. So I steamed it with that salt and seasoning cubes. Okay, I use Maggi Niger pot. Have you found that you guys? Let me know. Maggi Niger pot has a very mild flavor, but it's very different. Speaking of spoiled things, I want to show you guys what happened to me today. I kept this so I could show you because it's nasty. I decided to buy pomo. Like I already had goat meat, but I was like, okay, I don't have pomo, and pomo is usually like an added thing in eforio. So I went to the market to buy it. I didn't come out of the car. I bought the green leaf, and I decided, okay, I'm going to buy pomo. And I told the woman that I bought the leaf from, oh, please help me just buy from that woman. I did come out of the car, guys. When I started opening the nylon that had the pomo, it was smelling. I'm like, why is this thing smelling? See what they sold me. Sports spoiled pomade that had already turned green. I don't know if you guys can see it. It started turning green. Not started, it was already green and smelly, and I don't even know how to explain it. If you don't know, it's not supposed to be that way. Anyway, yeah, you guys, I just needed to show you. I kept it to show you guys because, again, we don't know what we're eating, so we have to be very careful. Okay, let me put the goat meat in the oil. The oil is heating up. Actually, let me just let it bleach a little bit before I put the goat meat. The way I kind of bleach palm oil, I learned this from, oh, I can't remember her name. Duni's Kitchen. Is she still alive? Is she still on Instagram? I don't know, guys, if you guys remember Duni's Kitchen. She used to cook some like random Nigerian food in a way that was very, very different from everybody else. So, you know how in abroad you can't, what did they call it? Abroad, some things you can't do. Hi, Steffi's face. Hi, everyone. So, because of smoke detectors, you can't actually, um, not that you can't, but they might, 911 might come or fire service might come. So, bleaching palm oil is very dangerous abroad. So, she found a way to do it and still retain the flavor. So, when the oil gets really hot, um, cover it, okay, when it gets hot, so that the smoke is trapped in and the bleaching process is getting back into the oil. It tastes so good. I cannot explain this enough. It tastes really, really, really good when you do it. I don't know how to explain it more than that. I don't know if you guys can see. So it's smoking and bleaching, and the smoke is going back into the oil. So it's like you're smoking your oil, not necessarily bleaching, but you're smoking your oil. The flavor is amazing. It actually tastes really good. Let me put on the expeller. But I have to turn it off. The noise will not allow you guys. Yeah. So how far now? How is everybody doing? While we're waiting for the palm oil to finish bleaching, how are you guys? You guys are seeing sports meat too. The other day I showed you in another video. So desperate these days. People are so, I don't know, they are willing to do anything, like absolutely anything, okay, to make some money. I don't even know how the woman who bought it for me did not see that the omo was spot. Like this thing was green and smelling. I'm like, why is it smelling that way? And I didn't know. Thank God that like I know better and I know what it looks like. So yeah. Okay, hi Chidima, how you guys doing? So let me show you now. If you look behind me, um see how it's on high heat, the palm oil is bleaching and it's smoking back inside. Sorry, don't mind this vegetable oil, I just fried plantain. It's going back into the pot, okay, and yeah, it's going back into the pot and smoking the oil. It's an amazing way to cook. It's an amazing way to get get palm oil in that flavor without a smoking hazard. So after like in like a minute or so, I'm going to turn it off and then allow the pot to cool, the oil to cool before I now start cooking again. I don't know if you guys do it or I'm too extra, but this is how I make eforo. Like the flavor of this oil is something else. It's like somehow you are tasting smoked smoked palm. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good. So I'm going to turn the heat off now. Let me give it a few minutes. Let me just give it a few minutes and then I'll turn the heat off and all of that stuff. So how are you guys? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Let me see. What's been happening on the streets of YouTube? On this, I'm not even. I just watch a few people and go because I've just been sick. Like I was saying before, a lot of people joined. I was mentally overwhelmed, mentally, physically. Okay, it has gotten to that point. You know when to turn it off. There's a way the oil will start smelling, like almost like it's almost like it's burning, but not really. It's the way it starts smelling. Then you know that okay, you should turn it off, and then let it smoke. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me open the door because this thing can choke somebody. It can choke. Let me get water. This thing is a choking hazard, like I said. Let me get water. So since I've been away, nobody's saying anything. Why are you guys not just hi Soti? How are you guys? I'm genuinely curious. I'm telling you how I am and how I've been. How are you guys doing? I don't know if you guys are like me too. You like to experiment when you're cooking, trying different flavors, trying different things. That's how I am too. If I cook something one way, tomorrow I'll try another way and see how it is. Meanwhile, meanwhile, go to Nelu's page, please, and patronize her. I better go. Let's come out from this place before we die. Okay, oh. I wanted us to get out of here. This smell is too serious. Please patronize Nelu's this thing, as I was saying. Her her merch. Yeah. So I've prepped all the food, Sha. I've prepped all the ingredients and we'll soon be ready to start cooking. Okay, I just decided to come live and do this because to see that an edit video has been so overwhelming for me. Like I don't know, it's pressure on myself. pressure from where it's coming from, pressure to beat the algorithm, pressure to keep on showing up. I don't know. But that pressure was just so much that somehow I just shut down and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't, okay? So, anyway, I'm back now. And I thought that I would do this live and chat with you guys. My my mantra this year was the year of excellence, okay? So that's why I said I was going to be excellent in everything. And then I think maybe that's why I was feeling a little pressured. Like, okay, because I said I'm going to show up all the time, I'm going to be consistent with life, work. Maybe that's why I was just feeling like over. It was just I just woke up and I was super super overwhelmed. Anyway, in talking about excellence, I realized that excellence too was not just work or whatever, but also dressing. Okay, you guys, I used to be that nonchalant person before. I don't know if you know or you believe. Nonchalant about dressing, about looks, about where I want to be in life. I know what I want to achieve, and if I look anyhow, I'll be treated anyhow. So I started investing in my dressing. Okay, I started investing in looking good. I hope it's not cutting. No, you guys, please let me know if there's any issue. Okay, so I started investing in looking good, dressing up, like even to the most basic occasions. I will try to look nice, try to look put together. Okay, and that's something I want to just talk to you guys about too. That I mean, the reception in the effort I've put into my dressing has actually surprised me. Okay, because to me, I was just trying to look nice, look good, and all of that. But the way people have been responding, oh my God, Sotu, you look so nice. Oh my God, Sotu, you did it. And it has even elevated the way I'm being spoken to, even in my professional life. Like, I said it in one vlog like a year ago or so that I realized that when I'm going out, I'll dress up. When I'm doing this, but to church, I'll not dress up. It's just church. Wear ordinary like Ankara or wear something, tie my hair or not, and then go. At work, the same thing. I'll just be basic and go. But then immediately I started putting effort. Even my bosses, like my superior, started noticing. I'm like, oh wow, I love how put together you always are. I love how you dress. Oh wow, okay. She was like, I thought you look good today. Okay, come follow me. We're going somewhere. We're going for a meeting. A meeting that I had no business being in. A meeting that I'm one of the juniors in my department. I had no business being in. In fact, she went to the meeting together. Then she sent me off alone the next one because she felt like I could handle myself. And that's, I think, part of it was because of how I started dressing. I started looking. So, plus size babes, specifically plus size babes, please don't ever feel like because of your size, okay, you can't look good or you shouldn't look good. Please dress well. Even if you're not plus size, dress well too, and just always look your best. Okay, look your best, and people will address you differently. I'm telling you, like I didn't realize how important it is or how important it was, but it is. So yeah, okay. Let me see. The oil has cooled down a little bit, so let's just cook. This is not supposed to be a long live, okay? It's this oil that's taking time. So let's get to cooking. Let me turn it so you guys can see. We're making it for you if you don't know. Okay, so the oil is okay now. It's not completely bleached, which is how I wanted it. Why is this thing deceiving me now? Yes, I'm coming. The lighter is misbehaving. Okay. Okay, so it's sweat though. This thing is sweat. So I'm frying the meat now so that the flavor of the meat, the steamed meat, will enter inside the oil. I'm not using oil, I'm leaving this one. I think this is all I'm using. This is all the meat I'm using. Be careful. This will be better in a wider pan. If you cook with a wider pan, it's easier. I don't want it overly fried. I just want the flavor of the meat to enter the oil. If that makes any sense. Okay, it's fine. Hi guys, please thumbs up the video. You guys say hello to me now. I want to dish hubby's food, his rice. He's hungry already. So, how do you dish your husband or your parents' food where you are? So, I usually use this plate, this tray, dish the rice, the plantain, and all that. Okay, let's check on the meat. Like I said, I don't want it fried. My goal is just for flavor to develop. With cooking anything, you want the flavors to, I don't know how to explain it. Develop is the word. Don't just throw everything inside one pot. This is a very fast stew or soup to cook because you can eat this with swallow, you can eat this with rice. It's very easy to cook. Just brown it a little bit. Okay, let me get a spoon to dish the rice. Because in less than, once the meat is fried, everything else is cooked. Okay, Rose says, Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Rose. I use basmati rice today. Normally, for all these native foods, I use normal Nigerian rice. But that Nigerian rice, I didn't have strength to wash it because the amount of things inside is not easy. Okay. House Lily Baby says, I'm cooking ofe akwu. Oh my god, I want to taste that. You know, I've never had ofe akwu before. Happy New Month, Soti. Thank you so much. Happy New Month, guys. Actually, okay, yeah. So this is what I'm dishing for hubby. I usually put serviettes with cutlery, so with fork. I wrap it like this. So, do you guys do all this drama for your partners or your parents? I saw my mom do that too. I do that too. I think the meat is fried enough. So, yeah, it's fried enough. You guys try frying your meat in palm oil. It makes a difference, a huge difference. Okay, I'm bringing it out now. We'll still put it back once we've done others. You can also fry your fish too, but I feel like that's excess, it's extra. There's no need for that. So, yeah, this is first time watching live and I'm enjoying it. Thank you. Hi Rose. I love going live. Oh, I love going live. It feels like I'm getting to connect with people that I just, reply, comment, and everything. So yeah, this is what the meat looks like fried. Okay, so not too deep. And then we get our onions. We have to be careful because again it's palm oil. I like a lot of onions. In fact, let me just put all. I like onions generally. Then you let the onions fry a little bit. Where's my spoon? See me looking for spoon up and down. Okay, let the onions fry. I hope you guys can see inside the pot too. Please share your jollof rice recipe with us. Okay, very soon I will. Very soon. Okay, let me bring the phone closer so you can see. Please let me know if you can see inside the pot. Let me do it this way. Please thumbs up the video, guys. Okay, so you fry your onions and then you put your iru. Iru is fermented locust beans. So I wash my own. And once I get it from the market, I love to wash it because again, don't know what the mende is inside, but this is iru. Fry, 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 fry. Allow this to fry well. So it's fried now. Then I put a bit of pepper. You guys, because I steamed the meat with a lot of pepper, so I don't want to I don't want to overkill it. And then I put a bit of crayfish, half of this, not all. Half of the crayfish. Keep frying. Okay. So I keep frying. Let the flavor develop a little bit before I then go ahead to add my what's it called now, my tomato paste. Not tomato and pepper mix. Yeah. Okay. So now we add this. This has not been cooked, okay, so it's going to take a bit for it to get the flavor I want. So we have to let it fry too. This is a combination of shombo, tatashe, and tomatoes. Mostly tatashe and tomatoes. The shombo was just for extra flavor. So we're done with that. We have to just let it cook. Let it cook, let it cook, let it cook. Let it cook. What a neat kitchen. This kitchen is not neat today. Oh. There's no neat at all. I tried my best. Okay, I'm putting plantain in my hobby's food. I fried plantain earlier. He likes really ripe plantain. Okay, let me take away the things that I'm done using. So that the place is not choked up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. You guys, have you ever cooked a riro before? In fact, how did you learn to cook? I learned to cook. The funny thing, I didn't cook as a child though. I was a very terrible cook as a child. Oh, hey, something to note: when you are blending your peppers, don't pulse it. Don't blend. Does that make any sense? Pulse, as in one. Don't blend it smoothly. I like a rough chop. I like a rough blend. So we're going to add seasoning at this point. Small salt. There's salt in the rice. There's salt in the meat. So we have to be careful not to overdo it. And then we're going to add some seasoning cubes. So you can see it's cooking now. You can see everything is cooking. Then my mind is telling me to just go easy with this salt because I'm still going to add a bit of the meat stock. Okay, just a bit. Normally you don't need to. If you want dry, what's it called? Dry F4. You don't need to. You don't need to because I didn't use too much tomato. It's already cooking down nicely. And you don't need to add any other seasoning to this, okay? Just what you have here. Because the fish, I'm using panla, like I said, ejakika. As you can see, it's not so... I soaked it in hot water, I washed it with hot water and salt. It's not so soft. So I'm adding it here. Let the flavor of this also enter the tomato paste. There's stockfish as well. So it's not just panla fish. There's stockfish here as well. And because I washed it with salt and let it soak so that in case there's maggot or all these things, you know, all these are dried food. Things are inside. There's also salt here, so let's not over salt our food. Yes, Steffi's face. I was a horrible cook. As in, I remember one day I cooked stew. My father said 0/10. I felt so bad. But I think because I left Nigeria early, I left Nigeria at 16. Oh God, this guys, you guys, this thing looks good already. I left Nigeria at 16. So it was just a matter of um, survival of the fittest. So flu chinyere and phone calls to my mom. This tastes so good. Flu chinyere, phone calls to my mom really helped me become a better cook. Okay, so I'm just going to let this cook for a few minutes. Not really, because honestly, the tomato and tashashia are already cooked. It's not tasting raw or however I normally taste. Let me wash my spoon. It fell on the floor. It's not tasting raw or tangy. It tastes good. I'm just going to add a bit of the meat stock. Just a bit. You don't need to at all. If you season it well, you don't need to, but I just want to add a bit of it to deepen the flavor as well. Just a little bit. I don't know if you guys know Flo Chinri. She was all Nigerian recipes back then. She's the one who low-key taught me how to cook. Then I would call my mom. When I was trying to cook something I was craving, she would give me step-by-step directions on how to cook it. Sisi and me also played a big role. Those days, watch YouTube. Sisi and me taught me how to cook ogbono soup. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. This soup doesn't take time. It doesn't take time at all. If everything is cooked, then it's ready. So in a few minutes, I'm going to put the meat, put some more crayfish, put the oporo, that's, what they call it, prawns, dried prawns. That's what oporo is called in our language. And then serve hobby, gist with you guys. You guys will tell me what you want to talk about today. Today, I just wanted to cook and gist. No biggie at all. No biggie at all. I don't want to make this food peppery because hobby doesn't really like pepper. And I really like pepper. So I'm adding the prawns now. Just a bit more for color. Then I'll add the meat. Okay, just put the meat in. Put the meat in. Goat meat is my husband's favorite. So he loves some goat meat. So now you're introducing or reintroducing the meat into the pot with the fish, with the tomatoes, with everything. You guys, just look at how rich this is. You can't even imagine how it tastes. Everything tastes so good. Everything tastes so good. Taste for seasoning. Make sure everything is alright. A little more, not a little more, the crayfish. I love crayfish. So crayfish is seasoning for me. I'm going to add a bit of the meat stock so that there will be some water. I don't want it too dry. just a bit. Just a bit. Okay, my Rose says tomato stew. Okay, see a stew. This thing I just did is stew. Just replace how I made this with vegetable oil, or you can even use palm oil stew. Doesn't really matter, and you're done. Okay, so here I have ugu and efotete. So that's green leaf. So that's what makes this eforiro. Please wash your vegetables properly. I say clearly. Wash your vegetables properly. Again, the amount of sand in Nigerian vegetable, you'll be shocked. The sand. I even saw caterpillar today, but that's expected now because they feed on this. Before I even turn, let me just let it cook a little. I'm turning down the heat just a little bit. Just a little bit. And yeah, for egusi soup, I can show you guys how to cook egusi soup. I have not had eforiro before, so I don't know how it tastes. Okay, it's really good. Egusi soup is very easy. In fact, most soups are easier, easy to make. Let me clean up. I'm coming. Most soups are easy to make. They all have the same. A lot of them have the same base. So the same steps. Especially when I'm alone, I like to cook and clean and go, because who has the strength to now start cleaning when you are done? Wahala. Okay, so let's stir the veggies. So your food is basically done now. It's basically done. You can add water if you want to. I don't think you should. I like it like this, not too dry. And the vegetables, they will keep releasing their own juices. So it is what it is. Don't forget to turn down your heat so that it can keep cooking. And just know that vegetables, when you add the vegetable, it swallows or it absorbs the seasoning. That's why your base should be very tasty. Because if not, by the time you add the vegetable, there's no sauce again. There's no salt, there's no seasoning, there's no nothing. So this is Soti's eforiro. Some people don't use ugu for eforiro. I find that using shoko and efotete, that is too powerful for me. I don't like the taste of both vegetables combined. I prefer ugu and eforiro. So this is it. Can you guys see? Soti's eforiro live and direct. Please thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. The food is done now. It's to turn off the gas. Turn it off so that the vegetables don't overcook. Okay, I like them fresh. So let me dish base food, hobbies food. You guys look at it. So oh, let me put goat meat. So my husband likes goat meat. Plantain, better plantain, stockfish, everything. See, there's still water. So this is hobbies lunch. You guys, what do you think? Can you see? Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see. I wasn't showing you. It's my body I'm showing. Sorry. Okay, let me go and serve him. I'm coming back, guys. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hmm? Want water? Or drink? Okay. You want something else? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. Hi, Soti. The food looks yummy. Yes, delicious. Ah, you guys. Yes, first. Caterpillar. Oh, I saw caterpillar this morning. Yes, I saw caterpillar in the food. uh, let me get my own plate. I don't want to eat much. I'm not too hungry. Does it happen to you that when you're the one that cooks, you lose appetite quicker? It's as if all the smell and all the aromas and everything enters inside. Hi, Yummy Kitchen Direct. We just made a for real. Yummy and fresh. Yes. Let's do taste test. Did you guys notice I didn't taste it after? Let's do taste test too with you guys. You guys cooked with me. A for real is a great way to get your veggies in. Okay. And still like feel like you're eating. And I don't know how to explain it. These days where broccoli and things are so expensive, there's no need though. There's no need. We have our own Nigerian vegetables. That's something I would advise. If you want my advice, Sha. That since we have our own Nigerian vegetables, there's no need to buy broccoli if you don't need to. Don't cover your pot completely. In fact, let me not cover it. If you cover your food, in fact, what I should do is to turn this thing into a separate container. Because what happens is that it continues to cook, right? And then that's why the leaf changes color and all that. So we shouldn't do that. Let me add my plantain. Plantain is my favorite food. If you guys don't know. Favorite food, any kind of plantain, roast, fried, boiled, chips, all of that stuff. And then mango is my favorite fruit. Yeah. Okay. Did you use goat's meat? Yes, I used goat's meat and stockfish and dry fish. That's what I used to cook. Oh, you missed, Che. You should have seen fresh goat's meat too in one of my vlogs. Yes, exactly. That's what she said. I normally move from the plate. Yes. Okay, let me do that too. Let me do that too. My mom taught me to take it off from the pot, like remove it from the pot completely. Goat meat is my favorite meat, but I also love chicken, and I'm sitting with you guys to eat today. Sorry, because hubby would not want me to film him while he's eating, privacy sake, and all of that. I love goat meat too. Yes, I use goat meat. Excuse me, oh, sorry. I said I had a cold. I still have a cold. So, yeah, let's do the official taste test. So there's goat meat, there's stockfish, there's dry fish, there's oporo, crayfish, iru. You guys, I sabi cook. Are you hearing the crunch? I sabi cook. Oh. I'm so proud of myself, but I don't like hot food. Ordinarily, I can even put this food in the fridge. Sometimes I put my food after I dish it. I put it in the fridge to cool down before I can start eating. So, no, not okra. I didn't put okra. I didn't put okra. But you can use this recipe and turn it to okra soup. That's what I was saying. A lot of Nigerian food is similar. Literally the same base, same everything. No, I didn't say okra. I said stockfish, iru, crayfish, um, pala fish or ejakika fish, goat meat. I think that's all. Oporo, that's all. But imagine if you were cooking okra soup. Before you put the vegetables, maybe add a bit of water. Then put your okra, then put vegetables on top. You've cooked okra soup. The same thing with egusi. You can cook egusi soup the way I just did. A lot of Nigerian food can be cooked the same way. If you cover the pot, you did not cook it well, it's a lie. There are so many ways you can get the same result, truly. Sorry. There's no way that food will not taste good. It's so good. You guys saw the steps now. You guys saw all the steps. It did not take long. It did not take anything. We're doing mukbang now. Someone say Papi King is enjoying. Football and bands. He's really enjoying it. He's really enjoying it. I just wake up in the morning one day and say, what can I give him? What can I cook today? And he's the lab rat. Be experimenting. We'll be experimenting on what to cook, how to cook, and stuff. Sorry, I don't know why the chat on my laptop has disconnected. Please thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video, share with your friends and family. We're cooking and eating. If you guys recreate this recipe, please tag me. I'm telling you that what's it called? Excuse me. Bleaching the oil actually makes a difference. It doesn't have that palm oil taste. The way the texture of palm oil comes out sometimes, especially when it's not swallowed. Okay. Let me catch up with the chat. Was it fresh oporo? Joyce, hi Joyce. It was dry oporo. I'm allergic to fresh prawns. In fact, fresh shellfish. I can't eat fresh. I can't eat prawns. I can't eat shrimps. All those things when they are fresh. When they are dried, I can. Okay. IG handle. Let me type it for you. Soti_exo basically. You guys should follow me on Instagram. A lot of things that happen on Instagram first before they get to YouTube. Judith, hi Judith, hi. Judith is a YouTuber. Please follow her, guys. Check her out. Kuba. Dry oporo. Yes, I've answered that. Bye, Ves. Is it Ves or Vese? Bye. Thank you for sticking with me throughout the whole process. I'll soon leave you guys though. Because I'm leaving my husband alone to chat with you guys. Does anybody have any topic they want to talk about before we go? before we go. I didn't used to like stockfish before, but now I know the importance in food, flavor wise. Anyway, I hope you guys are all good. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're not too tired. I don't know this emphasis on tiredness, but there's just a way that I'm feeling tired and overwhelmed. I'm not supposed to talk while food is in your mouth, but there's a way you feel tired and overwhelmed just because of the sheer weight of responsibility. I don't know if our parents felt this way, but it's good we talk about it because I feel like not a lot of people talking about the stress of adulthood. You don't prepare. All of a sudden, one day you just wake up and realize I'm responsible for children, responsible for husband, all of that stuff. It can be a lot. It can be a lot. Responsible for putting food on the table, responsible for career advancement. You can't just sit down, you know, and make it. You have to work, okay? You have to put a lot of work. You have to work. So, trying to be positive and optimistic that I'm glad more women, I hope more women talk about it, that yes, motherhood can be beautiful. Oh, I have kids. Okay, I'm not a married woman. I've advanced in society. Blah 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 blah. All the advantages of marriage that people like to talk about. But let's also talk about the reality of the responsibility of even keeping your marriage. The responsibility of, especially in this part of the world, where they tell you that, oh, being a good wife involves being able to cook, being able to, you know, do the do in the other room, being able to do a lot of other things. That's what they tell you. And so when you fall short in some area, it's almost like you are failing completely, you know. I don't know if you guys relate. Even if you're not married, single too. Like you're failing in some regard. But that's not the truth. You're doing your best, and your best is good enough for the time being, okay? It's good enough. So don't let anybody pressure you. Don't let anybody overwhelm you. You'll be fine. We'll all be fine. And we'll all make it. Nobody else is saying. Nobody else is saying anything. It's like you guys are tired today. Okay. Please thumbs up this video, Sha. Since that's all we are going to talk about. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me. It's already 1 hour now, Sha. So this week there'll be videos this week. I'm back. I feel much better. I've gathered myself, gathered my thoughts. There'll definitely be videos this week. I was thinking that I'll try and post one video every day this week. If I can, I will. If not, but you will see videos this week. I have to go and pick my children from my parents' house very soon because they've been there since Thursday, so I've had time to rest. What else? Please follow me on Instagram, sweetie_exo. That's where all the tea happens, okay? All the tea happens. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed cooking with me. It's 1 hour now. I made a delicious, delicious meal. See, I'm almost done. I'm even full safe. Like I said, because I'm the one cooking. This food I should have waited so like maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour to eat it. This the smell and everything from the cooking is still my nose. But yeah, so good. Let me go enjoy my husband. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Okay. I know that this is not the time for live. Like my lives are usually 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and all of that. But today, Albie was hungry. If you even heard, he was calling me safe. Because I wanted to make this, I had to go to earlier. So I know some people that would have loved to join. I've missed it. But yeah, expect new videos this week. Expect new content. If you have any videos you want me to film specifically, I know Rose was saying egusi soup and all of that. Please let me know. I'll try. I want to do more cooking. These are things I do naturally, because sometimes I feel like vlogs are one of the reasons why creators are overwhelmed. Okay, if you're a YouTuber here, just let me know if you feel the same way. Like, my life is ordinary most of the time, right? Wake up, kids, family, work, come back. Then there's the odd event here and there, the odd unboxing here and there. So if I'm a lifestyle creator and I'm trying to show people my lifestyle, and my lifestyle is even boring to me that is creating it, it means that you now start looking for ways to create more content, or I don't know, make things more interesting in a certain kind of way. Does that make sense? So something like, now that I'm cooking, okay, this food would have taken me 30 minutes or less to make. Because I had to make it live, okay, it took longer. So imagine if I was filming itself and I have to put the it's even funny. Today I didn't even send. Normally, if I film myself cooking, my cooking videos, I have special plates that I use to like dish all the ingredients out and all of that. Especially if I want to do an Instagram reel. It even takes 1 hour, 2 hours just to be able to get the perfect shots. You'll be changing camera angles up and down and all of that, just so that it's a bit more interesting and not just bland. It can get a bit overwhelming. Like, you can't just live your life, okay? No, this is not complaining, this is just sharing thoughts, okay? You can't just do things the way you want to do, because now your life is the content, okay? If that makes any sense. So I think that's why one of the reasons why it can get boring and I get overwhelmed, because you're like, I'm doing too much. You go somewhere and instead of enjoying yourself, or in the midst of enjoying yourself, you think, oh, this content, this might be fun. Let me add it to my vlog so the vlog is interesting. And next thing you know, your family members are there and you're carrying food like this, or you're carrying camera like this. It's somehow, it's somehow, it can get really exhausting. So me, I've decided that I want to try and do more cooking and less unnecessary random vlogs. Unless there's content, like I will not kill myself. I will not kill myself. I know you guys love vlogs. I know, but to me, I'm just like, is this life not boring? Is my life not boring enough? You know, I don't know. I don't know. And in this era of oversharing and seeing people that share things, all of a sudden it comes to bite you in the bum bum. I don't want to say ass, the bum bum. You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful these days. You don't know what you're gonna say. Somebody's gonna use. You don't know that things. There was this episode where, I don't know if you guys used to watch Friends. The cast of Friends were talking about how what they were filming 10 years, it's not up to 20 years ago that Friends aired. I don't know how many years, sha. But the content of the show then was very acceptable. Now, it's politically incorrect. A lot of things, like maybe all these gender slurs, homophobic slurs, and all of those things, that was okay. It was okay to say at the time. Now, it's it's damn near hate speech. They can arrest you for it, right? So these are things I think about. Like, in the bid to be that lifestyle girl, okay, show my life, show my content, and all of that. What am I doing to myself in the future that I don't even know? One, two, is it even worth it? Three, I didn't start YouTube to be doing lifestyle. I started to for legal content and all of that. And four, privacy, security. Okay, all of these things are very dangerous. I keep talking about Ronke, because Ronke, I mean, is it just Ronke? There's somebody, or there's this girl. Okay, I talked about it in one of my videos. Natural 85. I think that's her name. Natural. You guys should check her out. A lifestyle, not lifestyle, natural hair content creator. She got divorced. Before she got divorced, she was doing natural hair, but then she'll bring her husband here and there, and all of that. I don't know how. I don't know the details of the story, but a subscriber and her husband got together, and that was part of the reason for the divorce. He cheated on her with a subscriber. I don't blame her. It doesn't have anything to do with her. At the end of the day, even if it was not a subscriber, it would have been somebody else. Because men who decide to cheat, you cannot take responsibility for their actions, right? But the truth is that part of it may have stemmed from the fact that I was a subscriber may hurt more because this person brought her family to the limelight, to the internet. You get so I don't know whose responsibility. You guys, I'm just talking though. These are thoughts that happen in my head though, and I'm eating. Hope you guys are eating too. These are just thoughts that go on in my head. Anyway, there's a lifestyle content creator will tell you that it can get overwhelming, and that's the fact. But you still enjoy because I love that. Oh, Suti, thank you for showing me this. Thank you for showing me that. It is beautiful. Like, I get so many messages on Instagram regularly. Okay. I get people who ask me to mentor them. Okay. I get people who ask me to, they want to meet up with me and all of that stuff. And you guys, it's actually really amazing. So the overwhelming part is like 5-10% maybe. The rest is actually amazing because I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy inspiring people. I actually enjoy showing my life, showing the fact that yes, the voices of bad marriages are louder because everybody's talking about bad marriages today. But to the glory of God, I have a good marriage, a growing marriage, a blessed marriage. And I like to talk about it too. So that other people will see that it's not just bad. It's not just negativity. You know? It's good too. So these are the things to consider. If you're someone who wants to just start YouTube or start being on the internet, it's not just YouTube self. YouTube is even a bit better. I think Instagram is even dangerous. Like TikTok is the worst. If you're someone who wants to go into lifestyle, I think you have to really decide whether um, or not the extent to which you want to show your family. Okay, because we've seen a lot of lifestyle couple creators, husband and wife, on YouTube, and the marriage has broken up. I don't know whether it's the scrutiny or the I don't know what it is. Jamie and Nikki, so many other people, Chantel Boateng, all of them that they may not. Chantel said her husband was not. I mean, he was not a YouTuber, so that one is even a bit different. But there are many people who the partners were YouTubers, and the whole thing has scattered. And then you now come out and inform us, oh, we are getting a divorce, why we are separating and things like that. I'm just like, God, would it have been different if they were not on the internet? Would it have been different if they had an opportunity to deal with some things outside of, you know, the screen, the phone, and all of that? Even when you want to come and do reconciliation, I remember this girl, Latoya, and her husband, Adam. You guys, I don't know if you guys know these YouTubers. Some of them were like, I grew up with them. Okay, I used to watch YouTube long ago. I started watching YouTube in like 2008. I used to watch YouTube long ago. So I know all these American YouTubers and stuff. Hi, BB Hair Froze. Hi, happy Sunday. I know all of these people. This one I just remembered. I've forgotten again. So all these people that they were very popular then, they made a lot of money. Latoya, her separation, her breakup was so nasty. Okay, because she will come and do video, he will come and do his reaction video, the other person will do video, the other person will react. Imagine husband and wife, and the children will come and see this video later. The dangers of the internet. You guys, please stop this video. We are just chilling. If you are just coming, we're making a for real. I mean, we made a for real and rice. We did it live. The food is delicious, and now we're just talking. I'm just sharing my thoughts with you guys. Why I've been away. I was physically unwell and mentally too. Like I had malaria. You can hear my voice. I still have a cold, so I've been dealing with all of that and still having to show up. You know, I'm talking about being on the internet, life of a lifestyle creator. But I can't talk right now. Anyway, you guys, also let me chat with you and tell you how far. You have to be careful what we share. I have to protect that which matters the most. On days, I want my husband to come on my channel because of views, because I know it will be nice. You guys will meet him, we'll talk and everything. But at the same time, I'm like, let me respect myself for let me respect myself and my family. But as again, this is just a small portion of it. Okay. I love YouTube. Like days I wake up, some days I wake up with ideas of videos to film. I love the fact that YouTube has brought so many people. You guys. So my best friends are from YouTube. I can't even explain it. Some people I've met, some people that have changed my life are from YouTube. Subscribers and fellow YouTubers are like. And so I don't even take it for granted. Okay, I don't take the opportunities for granted. This means I don't fit chop. I'm full, eh? People will think I eat it so much. I'm full. Ah, I'm so full. I'm done. I can't eat again. But this food was so good. So if you missed, please watch the replay. You'll see how I made a for you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Nobody to talk now. Do you guys want to go? Should we end? Should we end? I'm sorry my energy is low today. Oh. I'm literally recovering, but I'm back. Like I said, there'll be videos this week. There'll be videos this week. At least 3 videos this week. Okay, new videos coming to the channel. And all of that good stuff. Buy Nello's t-shirt. Adaisy's own. I have Adaisy's own as well. Yummy Mommy and I don't have soft life for Yummy Mommy and Grace. Minimum effort, maximum grace. So if you go to everything Nello and you go to Adaisy's face, Adaisy's channel, you can buy this shirt. The quality is really good. It's so soft. Like I'm sweating and it's everywhere. It just shows that I'm sweating. It's so soft, and I have four already. Was it four? Three of the older designs, and I washed it several times, and it's still very good. And I mean several. These are my house shirts. This is where I wear to chill, what I wear to play, what I wear to do, whatever. So yeah. Anyway, guys, support my friends, your favorite YouTubers, and I will see you in my next one. I'll see you sometime this week. Thank you so much for watching this live. Okay, I hope you learned how to cook for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, if not nothing else, if no one is saying anything again, please support this channel, please, guys. Let's help this channel grow. Share my videos. Please comment. Okay, sometimes every time I do it, if not every time, almost every time I do a live, I see some new faces because I know everybody that comments on my videos. Okay, if you're a frequent commenter, I know you by your name, not by your person, but I know you by your name. Okay, so please comment on my videos. Okay, it helps with engagement. All right, it helps with engagement. Thumbs up the videos when you see it. If you don't like it, thumbs it up, I beg. Okay, it's the least you could do for me. Then subscribe and share. We also have super chat, super thanks, all of those things. Just support the channel, support the ministry, guys. So by the end of the year, I will achieve my goal. Okay, really want to do well on YouTube this year. Okay, like I said, more cooking videos because I actually cook really well. And I think maybe because I cook it in a vlog and I have to shorten the vlog, maybe I'll just be doing separate cooking videos and see how they will do. Because I know that I've done cooking videos before and eventually it picked up, but at the time, maybe not so much. So that's what I'm trying. Honey Builds X. Sorry you came late, so sorry. I didn't even really share the video together. I just put on live and started cooking. It was as I was sitting down and I shared the video. We just cooked. We made riro, and it was so delicious. It is so delicious. I already finished it. This was left. Okay. So yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I love you all. Don't forget to leave me comments, thumbs up, like, share, all of that. All of that. Okay. And yeah. Thank you so much. I gotta go now. Let me go and hang out with my husband before we go and pick our children. Okay, my children, my parents' house, like I said. Let me go hang out with him. Bye.